You feel what I'm saying? Like 15, 20, that was perfect. Infomercial days, perfect. Right? That's how Tony Robbins got his initial buzz, right? So it's very important that you're on these major platforms and that you're posting consistently. I'm on about, I probably do about once per day, post once per day right now on all of these platforms, but my goal is to level that up. I'm leveling mine up to 3 to 5 times a day. Now I got a team though, so I can tell my team to cut things up. I can tell my team to slice it and dice it. I can say, yo, I just went live for an hour. I can say, yo, we just did this training. I want you to cut that up, do clips of that, create a graphic of that. Like there's so many different things that I can do. I can take the voiceover from that and create a video. I can do a ton of things, right? But you may not necessarily have the resources or ability to do that right now. So then what I would do if I was going to water it down, I would say choose 2 to 3 platforms. I really want you to choose 3 if you can, regardless of what the 3 is. And I really want one of them to be YouTube. And the reason I say YouTube is because YouTube is a platform that's different than most platforms. It's because when you think about all the other platforms, you think, guess what? All the other platforms are, which I love them. I'm on all of them. Instagram, I've loved Instagram for the longest, and I love all platforms. But the difference what I see with YouTube is that you'll watch a video from YouTube from 5 years ago. We've all watched the video from 7 years ago. We watched the video from 2013. We watched the video from 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? We all watched videos that didn't necessarily just come out. When was the last time you watched a 10-year-old Instagram video? When's the last time you searched for Facebook to watch a 10-year-old training? We don't engage in these other platforms like that the way that we engage with YouTube. So that's why I'm saying I would at least love for you to choose one of them to be YouTube, because that's evergreen content that's always going to live there, and people will always go back and watch it and search for it. All right, so I would say minimum try to at least choose that. But if you want to choose 3, I would say Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. If you're going to choose 3, if you could manage more, then do more. But that's what I'm saying. What it is, all right? And you need to be on all major platforms. Y'all get it? I hope y'all loving this. I'm really hoping that y'all loving it. Rose says I'm posting three times a day on all platforms. Love it. All right, perfect. All right. Also, everybody write this in the chat. Oh, this is a good one. When it comes to marketing and promoting your business, focus on collab with niche influencers. This is all I want you to do. Collab, which is short for collaboration. Collab with niche influencers. Somebody put that below. Collab with niche influencers. So when you collab with niche influencers, right, this allows you to have direct, instant access to your market. This is like unprecedented, right? Imagine trying to get access to your audience and you had to always do all of the work. Imagine you always had to just, in order for you to get in front of your audience, it had to be based on the amount of people that were following you. Well, we live in a day and age right now where relationships is currency. Collaboration is currency today, right? When you collaborate with certain people, there's so many benefits of it. When you collaborate, like there's certain people that I collaborated that did elevate my brand status. I've spoken on stages with ET before, right? I know people like Emmett Carmichael on a first name basis where he'll fly out from Canada. He's one of the top guys in the industry, one of the top guys on YouTube right now, releasing content over 3.5 million subs in a business and personal development based industry. Not 3.5, subs, and he's a music artist in our industry. That's what I'm saying, is that's huge to be able to do that, because we're in a niche industry. Everybody's not trying to better themselves, right? Everybody's not reading books. Everybody's not, reading business books or learning or joining business trainings. And people, like, we're in a niche group. So when you connected, and so each and every one of us have our own niches, that if you were aligned side by side by the top woman or the top man in your industry, you would immediately level up your brand credibility. If that makes sense, put yes. If you're willing to do this, put yes, I will do this. Put yes, I will do this. Because that's powerful. You all of the brand credibility, all of the money that they spent marketing and promoting their business or running paid advertising, all of the time, money, and energy they spent speaking on stages, all the time, money, and energy they spent doing challenges, all the time, money and energy that they spent collaborating with other people's and getting press and all of that. You get the benefit of all of that. All of the people that that came in contact with them, all the people that followed them because of those medias and those things, all of the people that got exposure to them and started following them and started rocking with them because of the work that they put in, you get instant access to that when you do collaborations. Now it's almost like you guys are on same playing field because, oh, if this person rocks with her or this person rocks with him, oh, they must be the GOAT. They must be amazing. I must rock with them because I know for a fact that he wouldn't rock with them. I know for a fact that Terrell just don't collaborate with anybody. He just don't just put any, he'll just talk about anybody. So the fact that Terrell's talking about him or whoever's in your market, that person is talking about him, like they already stamped in my mind. They just got to tell me what they got. And if I need it, I'm in there. That's the power of collaboration. And what I just mentioned was literally like exposure and brand credibility. But it's just so many more things that happen from that. You'll get people reaching out to you. You'll get people that want to do deals with you. You'll get people who will be more interested in wanting to rock with you or wanting to listen to you. And there's just so many different benefits. You know how many people, do you know how many like platforms I've been on or how many places I've got exposure to, whether it's somebody's podcast, whether somebody has like maybe they have an email list and they're like, yo, let's do a Zoom together, and they promoted it through their email list, and I got clients that way. Or somebody's doing a live event like, yo, I want you to be the speaker at this event, and I got clients that way. You know what I'm saying? Or I generated sales that way. It's just so many different things, so many different ways, but the whole idea behind collaborating with niche influencers in your niche is that you're going to get that brand exposure that you want. You will, and then all you need to do, you don't really need to do nothing special. That's the best part about it. All you need to do is show up and be yourself and do what you've been doing, which is the content marketing. All you need to do is do what you've been doing and teach. And be conscious about talking about people that you've helped. Be conscious about sliding in there the name of your product or your service. Being conscious about letting people know if they need help, this is where they can find you at. If you're interested in this is what you can do. Just being conscious about it. And that won't happen, that may not happen overnight, but it'll become a habit the more that you do it. You follow what I'm saying? Big lessons that I've learned over the years that's really like what I'm sharing with you right now will easily take you, that'll easily take you into six figures. Like if you really followed everything I said, you got a product and service right now, and you're like, I'm going to follow this. I don't see any reason why you couldn't be making 10K a month within the next 3 to 4 months. I don't see any reason why you couldn't make 10K per month. In like definitely before the summertime. You could be at 10K before the summertime per month. I got a client who we started working together, and he was in a very similar situation where it was just like, yo, I don't really know how to market and promote myself. He was doing a lot of low ticket, products and services, which is nothing wrong with it. It just takes you long. If you don't have something higher ticket, it'll take you longer to achieve your goal. So, but anyway, he was like, man, I think I want to sell something a little bit more expensive. I said, okay, I got you. So we put the plan together for his program. And then we also put together a marketing campaign. And I said, and when we were done, I said, the faster you implement this, the faster you'll get results. He implemented it. By month 2, he was making 10K per month. By the second month of us working together, he was already at 10K, right? So it all depends on how fast you implement this information. You can sit on it and think about it or overthink it, but you need to implement it quickly. And if you need help, you got to get help. So you can, otherwise you'll get to the end of this year and you'll realize another year wasted. Another year you didn't do anything. Another year overthinking. Another year procrastinating. Another year of not being sure, and another year of I'm too busy. That's how you want to live your life? You're too busy yourself to the end of the road. You'll procrastinate yourself until you get to the end of the road. I know it. I've seen it. I've been on calls with people who procrastinated for 20 years and were just like, yo, I just feel like I'm losing energy. I feel like it's a little bit harder. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. The older you get, if you ain't keeping up with this stuff and you ain't implementing it or trying it, I don't care how much you learn. If you're not in it, it's gonna be harder the longer it goes, not easier. I just did a training. I just talked about the article that released where Microsoft invested 10 billion in Chat GPT. They're investing heavy in AI. And then right after that, Google just came out with a report where they invested 300 million in another AI company. Do you know what that means? That means that AI is about to take over. Do you know what that means? It's going to be millions of people losing jobs, copywriters, all these type of robotics and everything that they got. That's a lot of people that's going to lose jobs. And there's going to be a lot of people online that using this AI, they're going to get drowned out. Meaning there's going to be so much more content. If you think people aren't seeing your content right now, imagine what's going to happen when way more people start using AI to help them be consistent with content creation. Nobody's going to see it. It's going to be so hard to get seen and get exposure. This is why I'm telling us to get on the ball right now with your marketing and promotion. You feel what I'm saying? So this is why you got to be like, yo, like I ain't got time. And I mean, this happened this year. I can virtually, by the summertime, I'm telling you it's going to be crazy. You're going to be like, yo, you're going to be like, I don't believe. You're either going to be in a place where like, yo, I'm glad that I got on it early, or you're going to be in a place like, damn, I don't know how I'm ever going to make this happen. Because I'm telling you, it's going to get a lot harder to get exposure as time goes on if you're not riding the wave right now, or if you're not paying attention, or if you're not establishing your brand credibility and marketing and promoting right now. It's going to get harder every day that you wait longer.